Fire is knowledge, right? And how you know it's knowledge? If you're able to break things down. Let me break this down to you. I'm giving fire, you're using fire right now and breaking down this word, walasa. So you break things down. So fire represents knowledge. Water represents your moral. You got a dirty physical body. How do you clean your dirty mental body? You got to have moral knowledge. A log. That's a tree, right? So if you got a tree, then you got a family tree. You got a tree of knowledge. And so all that, the Imam Tafsir. Okay, now let's go to the other portion. Okay. Go, Wallace. Okay, you have the Aleph with the Kasra. How do you pronounce it? No, the Aleph with the Kasra is what? Okay, and I have to do it right here. Take that out. What you have is, this is what you have. The shadda means to double it. So instead of writing it twice, it's there, but you have to understand it. The first letter has a sukoon on it, which means you rest. So E and N, how do you pronounce it? No. N. N, right? You rest on the first. On the other one, that's when you use the tashkil. How do you pronounce the last letter? So an inna. Inna, that means verily or truly. Verily or truly. So let's, verily or truly. Pardon my handwriting around the, oh, okay. And we're going to be about 5 minutes more. Okay. Here you have the Aleph, Fatha. Then you have the Lam. And how do we pronounce Lam? Al, right? Al. Then notice that's you got that shape, and then you have this part right here. This part right here. That's another Aleph. Combined. Lam Aleph. And it has this under it. So Al and the Aleph with the Kasra, how do you pronounce the Aleph with the Kasra? The Aleph with the Kasra is what it, say it out loud, don't be scared. Who said E? Who said E? But it's an E, okay? So you got Al-E. Al-E. Next letter is that, but you have to rest on it. That's the N sound. So Al, then you got the E and the N, it will become Al-In. Very good, very good. Then you got the next letter, and it has that over it. How do you pronounce that? That's the scene, right? The S sound. It's not saw. That's a different S letter. That's a different S letter. This has an A sound. How do you pronounce that? Who said that? Hopefully at least a half of you. I mean, I can't come in every week and teach the ABCs. At a certain point in time, you got to get past the ABCs and start to get to words. We passed the ABCs, now we're dealing with words. So this is a word. You take the letters of the alphabet, you put them together. So it's Aleph Lam, it's Al in, and if you put the say with the still sound with the fat, how you pronounce that? Al in, in. Now somebody's saying it right, and the one you hear saying it right, y'all supposed to say it together. Al in what? Wait. Somebody has to say stat. Now, if he's right with sad, what do all of us have to say? Sad. Okay? Now, in sad. Okay, now you have another aleph that's connected to the sad. So that makes, with ass sound, you make it a longer. Sad. Al-insan. Al-insan there? Somebody said that? So you got, now we read this as well also. In al-insan la fi khusr. Okay, I'm just going to read the rest of it. Insan means mankind. It said, verily mankind. Okay, you got, and nas means mankind, doesn't it? And sometimes people want to say rajulun. That means man. Rajulun means man. So this mankind, what does it represent? There's another word called ins. And Imam Muhammad says that represents the instinct that's within man. And when you say the instincts that's within man, if you're the human being is in this original nature, back to the original nature, like Adam, you do not need the revelation of Almighty God. Because if you just follow your original nature, God will guide you because you'll be tuned with nature itself. God created you on the same pattern as the rock, the trees, the universe, and everything that created you on the same pattern so that you're in tune with it. So ins is a part of this. So it's an instinctive man. Allahu Akbar. So why do we need revelation? Is that when man, instinctive man, or the man on his original nature, lets someone and brings him out of his original nature, make him different, make him foreign, as we said in the Eid prayer. Allah didn't create the devil. God created a creature who made himself the devil. Allahu Akbar. So okay, so I'll complete this portion with. Okay, we'll read the whole verse and then we'll close out. It says, by the token of time, والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. It says, by the token of time through the ages, or consider to, oh mankind. Okay, by the token of time through the ages, or consider the time. Verily man is at loss, and such as have faith and enjoying our righteousness and mutual teaching of truth and patience and constancy. You enjoying righteousness. We work together. It's a community type thing. We enjoying righteousness together. We work collectively with teaching the truth, and we're patient. We are a patient people. So in conclusion, when I gave you the test here about time and he gave you all the examples, what should you do? Consider the time. And when you consider the time, you have to understand that we got the Gregorian calendar. We're on the time of the Western calendar, right? The Islamic calendar is based on the Hijrah, when the Prophet moved and made migration. So it's basically dealing with movement. You got to have space and movement. Space and movement. If you got space and movement, you got time. So in order to consider the time, that when you look at the time of Prophet Muhammad, the migration represents movement. And so there's many times around. You have your own time that you have to consider, right? And your time is different from the time of the United States. I'm 60 years old, 64 years old.